welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Shalene. The High Court of Bombay at Goa has quashed and set aside the order of the Archaeological Survey of India directing the demolition of the illegal structure in Old Goa's heritage precincts. The High Court has quashed the order upholding the principles of natural justice. On this, Goans have reacted sharply. Watch.
The High Court quashing and settling aside ASI order has come a major blow to the activists who have been protesting against Old Goa illegal structure since November 2021. This has now pinned the final hope in the Supreme Court. And HC order squashing the Panchayat and TCP clearance has been challenged by Save Old Goa Action Committee, which will be heard soon. Social activist Anthony De Silva said, "It is painful how the court are delaying or finding loopholes in technicalities to let the illegal bungalow to be there. We will approach the Supreme Court to make sure the truth that the bungalow is illegal prevails. The bungalow is totally illegal and it has to be demolished and will be demolished." Meanwhile, another local social activist, Glenn Cabral, said, "It is an injustice to the people of Goa, even after complaint in the police station that the license was taken fraudulently. The petitioner, developer, gets a passage for natural justice. Is surprising." He also added that there is a CRZ violation as well as wherein non-traditional persons have been given clearance to undertake works of the conservation zone, he added. He also said that only hope now is the Supreme Court. The order of the SC squashing the order of the village panchayat and TCP has been challenged before the SC, which is coming up for hearing. Meanwhile, the Archaeology Minister Subhash Phaldasa has cleared whatever was to be submitted has been done from their end, and the Archaeology Survey of India will take necessary action in Old Goa illegal structure matter. The matter is subjudiced, and if ASI asks for any further details, we will furnish them, he added.
It's very saddening, Sarki. It's very painful that how the courts are just either delaying or finding loopholes in technicalities to let the illegal bungalow to continue to be there. But how long will this go on? And today I heard that the High Court has quashed the judgment given by the Assistant Director General for Archaeological Survey of India with respect to that Old Goa structure, which is known and proved have to be illegal by all documentation, by all processes, by all natural justification. But yet the courts are trying to find the smallest loopholes to let the structure continue over there.
Squashing the order of the Supreme Court in directing director of ASI, ताणी ऑर्डर काडिल्ली की ते इल्लीगल स्ट्रक्चर जे वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज सायटान आसा तें डिमॉलिश जावपाचें म्हणून ते ऑर्डर स्क्वॉश केल्ली आसा हायकोर्टान. एंड आय फील दीस इज आय डोंट अंडरस्टँड, दीस इज टोटली शॉकिंग. सो आमी हेरिटेज वाचोवपाक सोदता काय कोणाक वाचोवपाक सोदता? एंड वॉट इज दीस कंपल्शन ऑन द पार्ट ऑफ द हायकोर्ट टू पास दीस ऑर्डर रिवोकिंग द ऑर्डर ऑफ द आर्किओलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया विच कॉल्ड फॉर डिमोलिशन in August 2022. This is totally shocking. आमी इतले एजिटेट करत आसा थंय लोकांचे फूल पिपल्स मुवमेंट आशिल्लो तो तें स्ट्रक्चर इल्लीगल, कारण युनेस्कोचे लिस्टेड वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज सायटान 1 किलोमिटरच्या फुडें सुद्दां कांय स्ट्रक्चर जावपाक जायना. This is within the buffer zone. This is violating all heritage norms, buffer zone, violating UNESCO's rules of world heritage, plus it is violating ASI rules pertaining to the state and pertaining to the center, Archaeological Survey of India. That site is under Archaeological Survey of India, which is the central body. So हे सगळे वायलेट करून फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तांकां तेन्नाच्या TCP डिपार्टमेंटान इलिगली सगळी परमिशनां तांकां मेळिल्लीं बिकॉज देर वॉज अ लॉट ऑफ पॉलिटिकल क्लाउड द पर्सन वॉज एन्जॉयींग, दॅट पर्सन वॉज एन्जॉयींग. So now this is more shocking where the High Court is squashing the order given by Supreme Court in the light of the direction of Director of Archaeological Survey of India.
Clinton D'Souza, Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
Save Made, Save Goa delegation called on Goa Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai seeking his intervention in the Made issue. The delegation requested the governor to bring a solution in favor of Goa at Raj Bhavan on Wednesday. The delegation also submitted a memorandum and unanimous resolution which was passed on opinion poll day with thousands of signatures asking for immediate withdrawal of DPR approved to divert Made.
संपूर्ण 16 जानेवारीक जी आमी रिझोल्यूशन घेतिल्ली ती रिझोल्यूशना आमी हांगा गव्हर्नराचे थ्रू राष्ट्रपतीक धाडपा खातीर तांचे मारे आयिल्ले आनी ती आमी आज ताका हँडओव्हर केलात. त्याच बरोबर ताचे कडेन म्हादईच्या विशयाचेर आमी डिटेल चर्चा केला की गोंयच्या सरकारान कितें करपा जाय, केंद्र सरकारान कितें करपा जाय आनी खंय खंय इंटरव्हीन जावपा जाय. मेनली आमी सांगले ताका की आमकां दिसता की गोंय सरकार जितली जाय तितली गजाली करना ह्या विशया भितर, लायक चॅलेंजींग द अवॉर्ड, चॅलेंजींग द डीपीआराक चॅलेंज करपाचें अजून पर्यंत सरकारा कडच्यान जावना. सो आमी सांगले ताका यू इम्प्रेस ओपन, बिकॉज कितें जाता की तुमी विरोधी, तुमी आपल्या येना म्हणटकीर तो ताजेर लक्ष दिना. पूण जेन्ना 10,000 लोक साखळी भितर जमता आनी एक आवाज उठयता संपूर्ण गोंयच्यान येवन, तेन्ना तांकां कितें कन्सर्न आसा म्हणटे आयला न्ही लोक. आनी हे लोक कोणे बसी भरून हाडिल्ले न्ही, हे लोक स्वताच्या खर्चान थंय साखळी भितर आयिल्ले. आनी आमी सांगला की नाव द गव्हर्नर नीड्स टू गायड द गोवा गव्हर्नमेंट की हो विशय म्हादईचो विशय कशें मुखार व्हरपाचो. आमचे परीन आमी सांगला की म्हादई जर गेली जर जायत जाल्यार गोंयची लायफलायन गेली आनी ते गोंया खातीर खूब मारक जातलें आनी वी हॅव सॉट हीज इंटरव्हेन्शन.
आयची मिटींग सामकी गव्हर्नरा कडेन इम्पॉर्टंट आशिल्ली. आमी ताका एक्सप्लेन केलें की कशें गोंय अफेक्ट जातलें म्हादय ना जाल्यार. इट्स अ इम्पॉर्टंट रिवर म्हणून आमची लायफलायन म्हणून, आनी ही शूड प्रिवेल अपॉन द गोवा गव्हर्नमेंट. ही शूड सी म्हणजे ताका आमी इंटरव्हीन कर म्हणून सांगलें आनी आमच्या तर्फे एज अ व्हॉइस पीपल ऑफ गोवा तर्फे तुमी दे शूड प्रिवेल, ही शूड प्रिवेल अपॉन गोवा गव्हर्नमेंट अँड इट शूड गो फर्दर टू द सेंटर. Governor's intervention we have seeked and asked him to bring about a solution in favor of Goa. कित्याक आमी सांगले ताका आमची स्मॉल स्टेट आनी म्हादय बगर आमचें जायना. सो आज आमी मेळ्ळे ताका अंडर द बॅनर ऑफ सेव गोवा, सेव म्हादय, सेव गोवा फ्रंट.
गव्हर्नराच्या मतीन ते एक आशिल्लें की हो मुवमेंट जो आहा तो गोळेक पॉलिटिकल पार्टीनी उस्कायल्लो काय असो म्हूण ताणें रेस्पेतान मानून घेतले. मागीर आमी ताका पटोवन दिला की हो मुवमेंट खऱ्यानूच गोंयच्या लोकांचो आनी हो आखोच मुवमेंट गोंयच्या लोकांच्या खातीर. सो गोवा एट लार्ज आनी पुराय गोवाच्या खातीर आमी लढटात हे ताच्या मनांत घालून दिला आनी तीच वस्त तो फुडें सरकाराक पावयतलो.
प्रसाद पोलजी फॉर हेरल्ड टीवी.
Like-minded citizens, including politicians, came together to hold a symbolic protest against Made River diversion near the Tar River in Mapsa and appealed to Goans to come out and participate in this protest. Slogans like Sorchina Re Sorchina, Jikla Boga Sorchina were resonated as they held protest demonstrations against diversions of River Made by Karnataka and create awareness on protecting Made.
Slogans like Sochena Re Sochena, Chiklia Begar were resonated as they held protest demonstrations against the diversion of River Madai by Karnataka and create awareness on protecting Madai at the protest held in Mapsa.
बाकीचे सगळे जे फेस्टिवल जाता, दुर्गा माता धरा, सरस्वती माता हांगा विसर्जन जाता, आयज तेची परिस्थिती कितें जाल्या हे लोकांक कडेन दाखोवपाक आमी आयज अवेरनेस प्रोटेस्ट मारलो, पिसफूल प्रोटेस्ट मारलो. कारण त्या नदी कडेन जशें पळयता की इतली घाण जाल्या ते सरकार ते पळोवंक शकना, हेचेर लक्ष दिवंक शकना. आनी जर म्हादय नदी जर डायवर्ट जाली जाल्यार फुडें कितें जातलें हे लोकांनी चिंतपाची गरज आसा. कारण हो जो म्हादयचो संगम आसा तो पूर्ण गोंयाक आसा आनी आमच्या तितूनसून म्हादयच्या हितूनसून म्हाका दिसता आमचे झरे, नदी, कितले पक्षी, हे जीव जंतू हे करतात. पण त्याच्या उपरांत व्हडलो प्रश्न येतलो तो लोकांचो. आतांच जर म्हाका दिसता उदकाक लोक रडटात, फुडें कितें जातलें तें खबर ना.
एक आंदोलन हांगा जालां तें हाज्या खातीर जालां की खुबश्या जाणांक आमी दाखोवंक सोदता की जर म्हादयचें उदक डायवर्ट केलें जाल्यार जी समुद्राची खारसाण आसा, जें खार उदक समुद्राचें आसा तें सह्याद्री मेरेन पावतलें, वेस्टर्न घाटा मेरेन पावतलें आनी थंयची बायोडायवर्सिटी जी आसा ती बायोडायवर्सिटी थंय सोंपतली. थंय पक्षी, जीव, जंतू सगळे थंय मरतले आनी जेन्ना तांची नासाडी जातली ताज्या उपरांत मनीस म्हणून जो आसा मनीसूय थंय सोंपतलो आनी गोंय जें आसा तें फुडें जागतीक नकाशा वयल्यान ना जातले आणि ताज्या खातीर आज जर हांगा पळय तारीची नदी जाल्यार हांगाय जे उदक आसा ताजो इफेक्ट कळटा. हे उदक खंय तरी कमी जाल्लें आसा पयलीं परस आणि जे वयले व्हाळाचें उदक आसा ते थंय मिश्रीत जाता आणि ताज्या खातीर हांगा हे पोल्युशन तार नदीन जाल्लें आसा.
Prakash Karekar for Herald TV.
French actress Marianne Bourgeau, who emerged from effective captivity in her home of 15 years, only to get fresh air, have a bath and live in a place that has electricity, is waiting in a hotel room to get justice. That will happen when the judgment on the civil suit decides if she will be able to possess the house she claims she has bought through transactions that led to her perpetually being in possession and enjoying the benefits of an owner. The next hearing in the matter is today.
Bourgeau, who is a well-known French actor living in Goa for close to 2 decades, is one of the better-known foreign settlers in Goa and an active invitee on the Indian film circuit and a member of the jury in several film festivals. However, as the attention of all has been diverted to the civil suit, there is absolute silence on the criminal complaint of Marianne Bourgeau filed before the Kalangut police on January 24th, that her iPad, jewelry, papers and other valuable goods were stolen during what she called was a siege and takeover of her house by hired goons. The act of electricity and water being denied to her, and eventually even cooking gas for cooking of someone who lived in that house peacefully during the lifetime of the original owner, Francisco de Souza. Marianne, in desperation, even reached out to Chief Minister Pramod Sawant asking him to direct the police to rescue her, but to no avail. The Human Rights Commission Law Division also directed SP not to initiate appropriate action within 8 weeks, acting on the complaint filed by Avinash Tavares stating that some people are trying to grab Bourgeau's property and have illegally restrained her in her house, and the bouncers are not letting anyone meet her nor letting her leave the house. At the end of the day, what lies in the courts will be decided and has to be accepted, but a greater need is for Goa to redeem itself from the international condemnation that it has got for failing to protect a 75-year-old French national from the torture, threat and great mental distress, with the state simply looking the other way. This is borne out both in Marianne's complaints and the statements, as well as in letters written by other French nationals to the French embassy appealing to help to rescue Marianne and to take her to a safe place. Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
People in Mandre are facing arduous times due to the haphazard underground cabling works. The dusty roads lead to pollution in Mandre, thereby endangering the health of the young and the old. The people in the constituency are struggling with acute water shortage as they do not get proper water supply for consumption or hygiene. Locals have yet again requested the local MLA to pay heed to the situation.
People in Mandre are facing arduous times due to the haphazard underground cabling works. The dusty road lead to pollution in Mandre, thereby endangering the health of the young and the old. The people in the constituency are struggling with acute water shortage as they do not get proper water supply for the consumption or hygiene. Locals have yet again requested the local MLA to pay heed to the situation.
फाटल्या दिसांनी हे लायटीचे केबलाक लागून रस्तो खणला. फाटल्या दिसांनी आमचे जीत आमदार, आमचो लोकल आमदार जीत आरोलकर, ताका सांगलेले बाबा रस्त्याचे बेगीन काम कर म्हणून. आता रस्तो खणान दवरला, सगळे पॅक करून दवरला आणि लोक धुल्ले खाता. हे धुल्ल्यांनी लोक सगळे सकाळचे बाबडे भुरगे इस्कॉलाक वयतात, ते सीक पडटा धुल्ल्यांनी. अजून खंय आहा तो आमदार आमचो? खंय आहा? लोक आता उदकांनी मरता, उदकाक लागून मरता. आणि तू रावता बंगल्यांनी उदका लागून. मोरचे, आसव्या, मांद्र्या, मोरच्या सामकेच हालत जाल्या उदकाची. खंय पावयले उदीक तू? खंय सप्लाय केले उदीक तू हांगर येवन तुका हाडलेलो लोकांनी आमकां बीजेपी फाटसून नाचपाक हाडूंक नासलो. लोकांनी हाडलेलो, लोकांची सेवा करपाक तुका हाडलेलो. तू आतां वयर वयताय, बीजेपीन वयताय, हेतून वयताय, सेटिंगे करूंक वयताय, व्हडले व्हडले प्रोजेक्ट हाडटाय. आतां कार्निवल करून तू मिटिंगे घेताय. ऑफिसरांक, कलेक्टरांक, मामलेदारांक कित्याक घेवन मिटिंगे घेताय? तांकां कामां ना ऑफिसांनी? तुजे पासून नाचपाय तांच्यांनी? हे लोकांचे तू सॉल्व कर मरे प्रॉब्लेम. कार्निवलान लोकांक फायदो हा? हे उदीक ना ते पळय मरे. तू बंगल्यांनी रावताय, तुका काय पडलेलें ना, फरक पडलेलें ना. हांगा मांद्र्यान येवन मातसो भोव आनी पळय लोकांचे कशे हाल जाला ते. कार्निवल केलो, कार्निवल कितें करताय? तुका फोन कितें मेळटलो म्हणून? लोक हांगा रस्त्यार मारता, उपाशी मारता मरे. लोकांक न्हांक मेळना उदकाचें मरे. इलेक्शना टायमार तू 2 दीस घातले टँकर धाडले कोणाक हां सगळ्यांक धाडले टँकर. आतां खंय आय तूं? तोंड कितें दाखयनाय? इलेक्शनाक जिखून येयलेल्याक तूं कोणाक मिटींग घेतलाय? आतां कार्निवल लागून मिटींग घेताय, सगळ्या ऑफिसांक लागीं करून भोंवताय. लोकांचे कोण सॉल्व करतलो प्रॉब्लेम? तुका आसलेलो लोकांचो प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करपाक. तू हे सेटिंग काडून भोंवताय बीजेपी फाटसून. लोकांचे बेगीन आता पावस येवच्या पयलीं बेगीन आमी सांगता तुमकां जीत आरोलकर बाबा तुका सांगता जे पावस येवच्या पयलीं हो रस्तो कंप्लीट करून घेव चोपड्या पळय ते चोपड्या थंय वयता थंय लोक आपणान मरता मरना हात पाय मोडटा लोकांचे आं टुरिस्ट पडटा ते पडटा आमचे लोकलय पडटा रस्तो सारको ना रस्तो कर मग सारको मागीर ते कार्निवल कोणाचे पोट भरचे ना कार्निवल करून तुझे पोट भरतले आमच्या लोकांचे पोट भरचे ना लोकांचे उदकांची सोय कर पयली आणि मागीर ते ऑफिसरांक बी थंय घेवन भोंवताय न्हू ते मागीर भोंव.
Makbul Malgimani for Herald TV.
Reiterating their objection to the expansion of National Highway 4A, the residents of Boma and Kohli villages in Tiswari Taluka urged the state government to protect their heritage temples, shops and Portuguese-era houses by constructing a bypass instead. The villagers urged the government to consider constructing a properly aligned bypass road on the outskirts of the village without destroying the village.
जेन्ना एक्विजिशन ऑफिसान गेलो हांव तेणें सांगलें म्हाका 2 म्हयने लागतले मशीन सारकें करपाक म्हणून. आमी येयले घरा कडेन आमी म्हटलें कितें आमी येता ते सगळे डॉक्युमेंट आमी व्हरता आमी झेरॉक्स मारून हाडटा ते तुमकां दिता परते आनी मागीर आमकां दिया कित्याक आमकांय फुडलो प्रोसेस करूंक जाय अशेंच काय काडून तुमकां आमी उडयचे ना आमचे कश्टाचे ते घरां हे गाडे सगळे तुमी जे वक्तव्य करता पळय एका रातीन वयर काडलेले एका रातीन बांदलेले इलिगल घरां 65 पोर्तुगेज लिबरेशन जावच्या पयलींची जे घरां उबी आसा गाडे उबी आसा ते तुमी सहज आयज म्हणटा कितें इलिगल म्हणून जर तर तुमकां ते नीस मारपाचे आसले सविस्तर प्रोसेस पयलीं कंप्लीट जावंक जाय आसलो आनी मागीर नीस मारूंक येयले. आज तुमच्या समोर येवपाचें कारण हेच आसा आमकां जे कितें सविस्तर आनी कितें आसा तें हांव मागीर तुमकां डिटेलीन दिता. तेच्या पयलीं आयज जे मनीस थंय आसले सगळे कामाक वयता न्हू सगळे थंय नासले ही बायलां आसता कोणी आसता ती काय तांकां विचारूंक शकना आनी तांकां लिगल आमी विचारलें तुमचे कडेन गॅझेट एक्विजिशन गॅझेट आसा काय म्हणून तांकां सांगून दवरलेलें आमी गॅझेट विचारा म्हणून ते गॅझेट तेंचे कडेन ना हाडटा आनी खंयचो प्लॅन दाखयता एक हांव दाखयता म्हाजे कडेन प्लॅन आसा.
आज असो इन्सिडंट घडलो की काल जे मनीस येयल्ले सर्वे करपाक लागून आनी नीज घालपाक लागून काल तेंचे कडेन आमी उलयले की बाबा आमचे हेंचे सबांशट चालू आसा तेन्ना तुमी हें स्टॉप करचें. काल तेंच्यांनी स्टॉप करून ते गेले पूण आयज ते पुलीस फोर्स घेवन येयले त्या भंयान आमी मातशें रावले की तेंचे कडेन विचारलें की बाबा तुमचे कडेन गॅझेट कितें आसा म्हणपाक लागले पूण दाखोवपाक कांय तयार ना आनी नीज घालून ते गेले. आयज ते नीज घालून गेले तेजे उपरांत ते म्हणटले एलिगेशन ऑलरेडी जाल्लें आसा हांगासर एक्विजिशन जाल्लें आसा फाल्यां आमी कितें करपाचें. आयज आमकां हांगासर वाली कोणूच ना अशें दिसून येता आनी कितें सांगपाचें कांयच कळना की रस्तो खंयच्यान वयतलो हें अजून पर्यंत आमच्या भोमच्या गांवच्या लोकांक तरी खबर ना. फ्लायओव्हर येतलो म्हणटा सपाट रस्तो येतलो म्हणटा दुकानां वयचे ना म्हणटा आमचे देवळां वयचे ना म्हणटा तुमी करपाक सोदता तरी कितें आयज कांयच कळना. आमचें एकूच मागणें आसा की तुमी आमच्या गांवांत येयात आमकां सारकें सविस्तर सांगात बाबा हें अशें अशें जातलें.
In a horrific accident involving 3 vehicles along Ponda-Panjim highway, a bike rider Sandeep Parabkar residing at Kurti and originally hailing from Kolhapur, Maharashtra died in a fatal accident near Rima Transport Farmagudi. The accident took place at 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday.
According to Ponda PI Vijay Kumar Chadankar, the bike and the car were proceeding towards Panjim, while the tanker was coming towards Ponda. Investigation revealed that the bike rider dashed the car ahead of him while trying to overtake and fell on the road, after which he came under the rear wheel of the water tanker.
आमकां एक कॉल येयले एक्सिडेंट जाला म्हणून रिमा हाडपाक गेले आमी एक कॉल येयलो की एक्सिडेंट जाला म्हणून सो इमिडिएटली आमचो हवालदार गेलो तेन्ना कळ्ळें की 3 गाडी इनवॉल्व एक्सिडेंटान एक वॅगनार एक मोटरसायकल आनी एक टँकर. सो वॅगनार आहा ती फोंडासून त्या सायडीन पणजे सायडीन वयताली तसोच तो मोटरसायकल कारूय फोंडासून पणजे सायडीन वयतालो आनी जो टँकर वालो आसलो तो पणजेसून फोंडा येतालो. तो इन्क्वायरी करता तेन्ना कळ्ळें की मोटरसायकल कार ओवरटेक करतालो एका वॅगनार काराक आनी त्या वॅगनार काराचेर डॅश मारली फाटल्यान आनी दुसऱ्या सायडीन पडलो. टँकर वालो येतालो पळय ताका सेव करपाक ट्राय केलो तो फाटल्या व्हिलाक तेज्या तकलीन उडयली. तसो करून तो एकलो संदीप परबकर सन ऑफ नारायण हो अमराय कुट्टीचो नेटिव्ह ऑफ कोल्हापूर महाराष्ट्रा काम करता जायडस कंपनीन. हेजी ताका हो इंजर्ड जालो त्या एक्सिडेंटान आनी ताका इमिडिएटली शिफ्ट केलो. इमिडिएटली शिफ्ट करून हॉस्पिटलान डिक्लेअर डेड केलो. एज कितें? एज तेजी 37 years.
तर हांव हांगासर फोंडेच्यान मागीर फर्मागुडी कॉलेजी वयतालो. सो हांव मागीर लेनिको आसलो. मागीर तो फाटल्याच्यान म्हाका वोटींग मारता दिसता येयलो म्हाका डॅश मारलो आनी ऑपोजीट सायडीक पडलो. तेन्ना मागीर तो टँकर येतालो तिणें ते तकले वयल्यान घातली.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
All of Goa is excited to hear of Pope Francis's impending visit to India. CM Pramod Sawant must write to Prime Minister and Cardinal Herald to invite Pope Francis to Goa. There are reports that the Pope is visiting Kerala. There is likely to be a big boost for tourism if the Pope visits Goa. By 2024, the Smart City Works 2 will be ready. Goans recall with pride the visit of Pope John Paul to Goa in 1986. Pope John Paul, who is now a saint, said Holy Mass at Kampal in front of a mega cross donated by late Erasmo Sequeira. Listen to this special story.
I request the Chief Minister of Goa to immediately to write to the Cardinal Reverend Philip Neri Ferrao, the Prime Minister, saying that the Pope should visit Goa. I am told the Pope is visiting Kerala. It will be a befitting visit if the Pope comes next year to Panaji city and Goa, as it will commemorate the exposition of St. Francis Xavier's feast next year. And also the roads of the city will be tarred by the time and will have most probably a smart city to receive the Pope. I am confident that the Honorable Chief Minister will write to the Archbishop and to the Prime Minister's office, use all his might to see that the Pope visit Goa. The moment Pope visit Goa, he will also build up the tourism of Goa, as lots of Christians and Indians who are staying abroad will want to come to Goa. Hence, all the hotels will be booked and the tourism will flourish in that year. Thank you very much. I am very excited to know that the Pope is going to visit India. Not only me, all the Goans, whether it's Hindu, Christian or Muslim, are all excited to know that the Pope is visiting India. The last time the late Pope visited Goa was in 1985. It was a big ceremony at Kampal Stadium, now where the youth hostel is there, now where indoor stadium is there. That time it was organized by then Panjim Municipal Council, headed by late Mr. Francisco Bashico Branco in 1985. Thousands of people attended the mass early morning. It was well organized. On behalf of the then Panjim Municipal Council, it was Mr. late Francisco Bashik Branco and Mangaldas Naik who received the Pope at Kampal. The main architects of the visit of the then Pope at Kampal was the Bishop House, led by late Bishop Raul Gonzalez, and the architects were late Mr. Erasmo Sequeira, Mr. Francisco Martins, the architect Babush Gudino, who was a town planner in the TCP and many others. The late Herald had donated the biggest cross, which was installed at the stadium for the mass. Then it was shifted in his factory, and later on it was brought to Altino opposite the Bishop House by the side of the Chief Minister's bungalow.
The news that flashed up yesterday of the Pope's likely visit to India in the coming year is a great excitement to all communities. It is not an excitement only to every individual Catholic, but to all denominations of the Christian community, as he has been known to be in the forefront ever since he was elected the Pope to bring all denominations together. He has also stretched himself out to engage in dialogue with universal leaders of other faiths. Let us hope and pray that he landing in India and his prayers and his fervent desire of peace will mellow down or put a stop to the hatred that is being spread throughout India today. I say this because he is universally known as the pillar of peace, and I am sure he will come with this in his heart to see that all this that is happening, violence in the name of religion, will come to an end.
Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
Sports Club Davoli got the better of CAC Kansauli 3-2 and moved into the quarterfinals of the Father Bruno Leta Memorial Cup, organized by Union of Chichini Villagers at Our Lady of Hope Church Ground, Chichini on Tuesday.
Sports Club Davoli entered the quarterfinals of the Father Bruno Leta Memorial Cup. Sports Club Davoli opened the scoreline to a Royal Figueredo with a placement shot in the 8th minute. Kansauli later equalized through Elvino Fernandez and further inflated the lead through Elvino Fernandez in the 24th minute and made it 2-1. SC Davoli in the 26th minute to Agnello de Souza made it 2-2. As the match progressed in the 46th minute, Milton Calasso netted the match winner for SC Davoli. Elvino Fernandez of CAC Kansauli was awarded the Man of the Match award. Inasia Nurona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.